up so early in the morning. Can't you hear the captain shouting, time to blow your horn.
There came a time when the mine stopped shipping ore with the railroad, and everyone was left wondering what its future would be. Where would all the workers go, and what would happen to the engines? The townsfolk decided that starting a tourist railroad would solve the problem, and asked that the line be sold to them. The mining company agreed, and soon excursion trains began, pulled by the railroad's diesels and remaining steam engine, Sharon. After a while, another of the railroad's steam engines, who had been in a museum, was brought back to pull trains as well. Her name was Lauren, and during her working days she had pulled heavy ore trains. She and Sharon were uneasy for a while. We all know how different freight and passenger engines are, but they soon warmed up and became the best of friends. Lauren liked Sharon's speed, and Sharon was impressed by Lauren's strength. One day the workmen were out repairing the track. They had come with a diesel and carried behind their coach a flat car full of new ties. Several miles back, down in the yard, Lauren was warming up to take her train. She was unaware of what was about to happen. The coupler broke on the workman's flat car, and it began rolling away. Faster and faster it went, speeding towards the yard. The workmen hurried to find a radio, but couldn't get the warning out in time. Lauren spotted the flat car hurtling down the line, straight towards her. "Run! Quickly!" she yelled to her crew. So they did, but Lauren couldn't move. When the dust cleared, Lauren's crew found her in a sorry state. The flat car was destroyed. Railroad ties and chunks of metal lay everywhere. Lauren's front end had been mangled by the crash, and her boiler was badly dented. They quickly towed her to the shop. Sharon was frantic when she saw what had happened. "You can repair her, right? She'll be back to pulling trains again?" "Never you worry," the foreman told her. "She's a tough engine. She'll be as good as new in no time." The work was difficult, and took a long time. Everyone in town was anxious for news from the workshop. Of course, there was no reason to worry. One day the doors opened, and Lauren chugged out to the sound of thunderous cheers. She took her place next to Sharon, and the trainmaster stood on her footplate to speak. "This engine has worked on our railroad for many, many years. She has seen the best of times and the worst of times. She has seen more than her fair share of near misses, and plenty that weren't misses at all. Any one of them could have meant the end of her career, but she's pulled through every time, showing us her true strength. She really is one tough engine, and we are proud to have her as part of our railroad."
Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen,